Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Pat, here from Layback Languages. I'm a qualified psychotherapist turned polyglot, and now I specialise in helping adults learn their very first foreign language. If that's you, smash the subscribe button. Thank you for being here. If you're not new here, welcome back, my friend. In today's video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the language levels. Yes, the language levels, the certified European language levels: A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. I'm going to be giving you my opinion on them. Now, before you get upset, because there are some academics who, for some reason, enjoy watching my videos, who love these levels, like, don't get triggered by this, okay? This is just my opinion, and this does not invalidate you passing an exam which you studied years to get. Like, everything is valid. This is just my perspective, and it's aimed towards people who just want to be able to speak and understand a foreign language. That's what they care about. My message is to them. All right? Okay? No hate comments, please. Thank you very much. Well, you can if you want. It helps with the algorithm. Do what you want. I don't like the language levels, and when I start learning a foreign language, I do not take them into consideration. They don't enter my mind space one iota. Now, I used to teach the Cambridge exams to Spanish people when I was teaching English in Spain. So I know a fair bit about them and about the levels. And honestly, I used to tell my students the same thing, especially the ones who were studying at they were going for a B2 level. I would say to them, guys, instead of obsessing over the exam part of it, why don't you start obsessing over getting fluent in the language? Because passing an exam in a foreign language is a lot easier if you can speak and understand it. So why not make that your goal? Now, this is me speaking to people who have that principle as a goal. They're not going to take an exam in their target language. They just want to be able to go on holiday or live in that country and speak and understand people with ease. My message is to you. Those levels. Don't think about them. Don't worry about them. Don't make your goal to reach B1, because what does that even mean? What is B1? B1, B2, they're so elusive. I used to teach these language levels, all right? And I would have someone in my A2 class who could speak better and understand better than someone who was in my B2 class. Now, how did that happen? Why? Because the one who was at that supposed A2 level didn't care about the A2 level. They cared about these two things. And these two things are what I only care about when I start learning a foreign language. Understand what people are saying to you and speak back to them with a degree of fluency and accuracy as best as you can. Rule number one, understand. This has got to be the underlying goal for you as you start out learning a foreign language. You want to be able to understand people. My goal is to always be able to understand native people speaking at a native pace and to reply to them as accurately, with as best grammar as I can, and with as much fluency as I can. That is it. Those are my goals. Now, with these as my goals, it's so much easier and clearer for my brain to lock in and focus on these. It's very simple, and there's no pressure of being graded and having a certain level. So it takes the pressure off having these goals. They're much more holistic, if you will. They're much more achievable because you're the one that's setting them. All right? You learn the language to the level that you want, the level that you're satisfied with. Now, for me, I always want to improve, as I did a video before. Check it out on happiness versus satisfaction, why you should never be satisfied with your language level. I'm never satisfied. Why is that? Because my goal is to always understand native people speaking at a native level pace and speak back to them with as much fluency and accuracy as possible. Those are my goals. Now, this has enabled me to get fluent in the languages that I speak, whilst having, this is the key part, whilst enjoying the process and having fun. Because if you're focused on your language level, I've got to get A1, then A2, then B1, you're not focusing on what really matters, which is the other person. And the other person, the person speaking to you, or the podcast that you're listening to, that is what you're going to learn the language from. I learn this way because I'm laid back. Yes, I'm laid back languages. I don't want stress. I don't learn languages to add stress into my life. I learn languages to enrich my life, to improve my life, to build relationships with people, to just enjoy life. Enrich, that really is the right word. Just to enrich my life. So I focus on understanding everything and being understood. Now you can take this from the beginner's level, understand, be understood. Have that as your focus, to understand and be understood, because if that is your focus, then you're going to be putting a lot more emphasis on listening, on being present, not being stuck in your head thinking, oh, I need to say this because I learned at my level at A1, I should be able to say da, da, da. You're not present. You're not present and you're losing out on so much like language learning gains. This is why I've learnt languages as easily as I have without putting in massive amounts of stress and effort and studying. I just enjoy it. I enjoy it because I'm present. When I'm with someone who speaks my target language, I'm there with them and I'm listening, because my goal is to understand what they're saying and then speak back to them and be understood. To achieve this, you need to master the skill of active listening. And I'll make another video talking about active listening, how you can do it and get fluent in a foreign language. But that's the video, guys. Don't worry about the language levels. Don't worry about them. If your goal is to go to a country and speak a language fluently and understand what people are saying to you, make that your goal. Don't worry about the noise, don't worry about the academics. That'll always be there. If you want to go and take a language level for whatever reason, you want to go and study abroad, or I don't know, work opportunities to prove your level, awesome. But study for an exam once you already speak and understand the language. It's a little bit of a hack. It makes things a lot easier and a lot more fun. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If it's resonated with you, smash the like button, I really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao.